You guys, I'm back. Car Chronicles. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
hey, Kids Army. I know I sound really shitty right now. Okay, so guys, like I have completed my traveling expedition. My bank account is on -1,000, but I just wanted to hit you guys real quick with another Car Chronicles. I haven't done one in a while, but I decided to do one on some of the very different cultural experiences that I have experienced while I was traveling that I didn't take so kindly to, our shit. So we're gonna start with number one, personal space. So apparently, people don't believe in the 3 feet rule. My mama taught me that as a kid, and so much to the point where me, my brother, and my sister used to like snitch on each other if we got within 3 feet of one another. It was like, Ma, like so and so, Kayla, Steven is in my personal space. Like that's how we was. But motherfuckers don't believe in that because I'm just gonna name one. For example, I was in Forever 21. If you watch me on my Snap, I talked a little bit about it, but I'll give you more detail. I was in Forever 21 while I was in Miami, and I was like at the rack, and to me, common courtesy is like, well, like I'm in no rush really, because if you're going shopping and you rushing, you slack. But anyway, that was side note. So I'm like, at the rack looking at this cute dress, and like this lady like kind of brushes past me through, like comes around me like this, and she is literally like not what. So not only did she look on the same rack that I was on, but she was looking at the same clothes that I was looking at. So at this point, we're like this, like we're smack dab like that, and she just all up in my shit, and I was like, oh. So my best friend comes over to me, and she was like,
is she not late? Like, what's the deal?
I said, apparently not. And so then I'm trying to grab my size off of the hanger, and it kind of falls off the hanger. And she's so slick, she grabs my the one that I was gonna buy. And I was like, hold on. Like at that point it started to aggravate me because I was like, okay. Well, she's like, I'm just searching. That's fine, but can I grab my stuff while you up in my space? She did say that, and I said, okay, well, that's fine. And I grabbed it, and I put it in the bag. But that shit had me so mad, I didn't even buy that shit. Like, I didn't even get it, because I'm just like, why? Why couldn't you wait 2 seconds for me to look at this rack? It wasn't a lot on the rack. It wasn't going to take me long. So I don't understand why she couldn't wait. Now, that was one instance. But throughout the whole time we were there, it's like people just, like, they don't know the word excuse me. They're just ill-mannered, and it all threw me for a loop. But you see, like, you don't go to people new cities and shit and decide to act up because you don't know their laws and things like that. So I neck up, sharing. But let me be back in the murk. Boy. All right. But number two is for all of my YouTuber friends who have kids and who want to take their kids with them when they go on an expedition or an adventure. How about we keep a good eye on our kids? Now, don't get me wrong. You can't really necessarily control when your baby gonna want to cry. Okay, I get that sometimes. But see, that's where I can't relate because I don't have no kids. But I can tell you what I think I would do if I did have some kids. First of all, if my kids don't know how to act, if they don't know how to act in public, we ain't going on no trips. Period. We ain't going on no trips. You think I'm gonna have these people talking about me and my kids while I'm running around and running and ripping and got my kids in every seat on the motherfucking plane? Prime example is this group of like 9 goddamn family members decided they was gonna ride back with me on my private jet. Okay, ride back to Kansas City, and they sat their kid. Okay, So I was good because sometimes for some reason I always get to see that don't reply. But this time I got to see the reply, and it was a big flight, had a little thing where I could like rest my head and everything. I was good. I was good. I was good down to my side. And so I'm getting comfortable. I put my blanket down like I normally do all the time. I put my blanket over me. I make sure I set myself up, whatever. And then I see and I hear something. And they like the baby is like crying, hollering because he want to sit next to his mom. Y'all, give him the seat. Give it. Can you fix it, Jesus? Because I don't understand. Still let her sit there. What's wrong? I don't get it. The little baby, the other baby boy sitting behind me with his Timberland sandals. You know I know because I was looking all back there as he's continued to push his feet in the small of my back the entire time before we took off. And I'm just thinking, so this lady don't see her kid that she don't see this. And it was so annoying. Like I was like, okay, well I'll just move, slouch down. So after I slouched down, I couldn't feel him pushing, onto my seat and shit. But me, I had to say my little sidebar. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, what's going on? The two people who sit beside me was having an issue, but okay, so then we proceed to so I went to sleep. Like, needless to say, the motherfucking baby could have been acting up the whole time, but I was knocked the fuck out, mouth wide open like this. Yeah, so then we stopped the plane, and we about to get off, and the baby wants to take the thing, the meal, what do you call that shit? The meal tray or whatever, and undo it and keep slamming it on the back of the seat. Now now this time I had to say something because there ain't no maneuvering around that bullshit. So I told him just like my mom would say, put it back. Put it back. Just like that. And he put that shit back. Listen, y'all got to tame y'all kids. I'm sorry. You can't be bringing them out here and they're acting a motherfucking fool. And honestly, I just think I only had 2 points to make about my traveling experience. But there's my car chronicles, guys. Okay, so what if we learned today, Gis Army, that one, people are going to disrespect your personal space, and maybe one alpha is that you don't need to show them who you really are, because your ass might end up in their jail. And then 2, families, don't take your badass kids on no adventures when you cannot control your goddamn kids and they up on airplanes and shit acting the fuck up. Don't do it. Wait till they get grown and old enough where you could go lock them in the bathroom of the damn airplane and call it a day. They chilling in there with shit and ass all over the place, okay? Thank you, appreciate it. All right, so make sure that you thumbs up this video if you want to see more car chronicles, which probably won't happen until after I come back from deployment, but you're going to see them. They're going to still be live at bomb.com. And then 2, make sure you spam the comments, okay? Tell me something. I don't even care what you got to tell me. Would you bring your kids on an adventure? Huh? Or would you just cuss some people out for being all up in your area, being all up in your personal, this battles we got to fight up and chill, okay? And then number 3 is make sure you subscribe below. I'm still in this competition with Aaron Sterling, so I need you guys to make sure that you subscribe and you share and you make sure that all your friends know who I am, L.Latrice, on the YouTube all motherfucking day. I see you on my next upload, I see you on my next upload, guys. Peace.